Hello everybody and welcome to episode 3 of Life After England at Roma, where we look tonight to secure a playoff place in the Europa League. We have left ourselves in a good position going into the final match day. We just need to see it out now at home to Hoffenheim. As we head hopefully towards the knockout stages of the Europa League, we have 4 new additions to talk about. First up, we start with Jan Kuto, who has joined us from Borussia Dortmund for a fee that will eventually rise to £39 million. I've actually paid proper money for someone, which is unusual for me. Right back can play right up the right-hand side. Brazilian, which was what the board wanted. So yeah, ticks a few boxes, that one. We didn't spend much time in the expensive aisle. We went back to the basement for a man that was near enough out of contract at Real Sociedad, and that is Ander Beneritek. No, I've bought somebody with a really long name. I apologise. £4.3 million we paid for him, and a bit of a bargain, if I'm brutally honest. We needed some pace out wide, we needed some options out wide, and he will provide that. 25-year-old Spanish under-21 international. We bought Benjamin Dominguez on loan from Bologna for the rest of the season with an option to buy him at the end. 23-year-old Argentinian, not capped at international level just yet, but maybe will be 3.5-star potential. And with next season in mind, we have bought in Ia Capriel from Cagliari for a fee that will eventually rise to £26 million. Now, I thought we were going to lose Zola, but we haven't lost him yet. We may lose him in the last few days of the transfer window. We may do some more business before we finish up. So yeah, we're future-proofing us for next season. Can't play in Europe, can play in Serie A. Now to those results we've had since we've last been together, and after beating Lazio last time around, we started off by beating Torino by 2-1. Artem with both goals. Then Sewell and Dybala scored as we beat Parma by 2-0. We had a crazy game with Como. 6 goals in the first half. Artem, Berecha and Sewell with the goals. Then we got past 10-man Viking fairly comfortably. 2 goals for Al-Shawawi, Sewell, Hermoso and Del Rocca with the goals. But we did lose for the first time under my tutelage as Inter Milan beat us by 3-1. 2 goals for Thuram Martinez after Crisanti had put us in front. So that defeat Inter has stalled our progress slightly. We are on to 25 points now though. 15th place for us. We aren't that far away from the European places, just 11 points is the gap at the moment to Inter, who are 6th, because there are a lot of things going on at the top of Serie A. Fiorentina lead the way at the moment. Milan in 2nd on 42. Cagliari, 4 defeats in 5 on 39, starting to slide away. Como on 38, Parma on 37, with Inter and Napoli on 36. Juventus are on 34, Lazio are on 32. So the big guns are nowhere to be seen, really, apart from Milan at the top of the table. But it is the European picture we concentrate on tonight. Now, we can't qualify in the top 8, but we can hopefully make it into the top 24. It means a playoff will come for us, and hopefully we can secure that against Hoffenheim. So here are the 2 starting lineups as Vasquez starts in goal for us. Silek and DK, Hermoso, Angelino, Crisanti, Kone, Pellegrini, Zul, El Shawawi, with Artem leading the line for us. As Barman starts in goal for Hoffenheim, Kufal, Hurek, Mandida, Bernardo, Promel, Berger, Conte, Kramaric, Torre, with Azani leading the line for them. Should be worth noting that Hoffenheim need a result as well to finish in the top 24. Let's see what happens tonight, shall we? We've had a decent run. That Inter result aside, we have had an unbeaten start. There are the 2 sides. Hoffenheim need a result. Young Boys, Ajax, Celtic, Victor Poulsen, all looking to take our place. And after a less than ideal start to the group stage, things have improved. I'm not sure what we're going to do when we come to the knockout stages, but we will work that out when we get there. As the ball is looking over the top for Atem. He is in behind. Will he get a shot away? He will. Good save for the goalkeeper. And that is the bright start in the rain. Score goals. Viking made it very easy for us last time around. They did have a man sent off, but it was all over, bar the shouting, before we got to that point. Pellegrini with the shot. Oh, just gone wide. Hopefully we get a favourable draw, but we will see what happens when we get there. As the ball is with contact. We've got to win the game first. Towards Torre. Silek asleep at the back stick, and it's in from Kramaric. First shot from Hoffenheim, first goal for Hoffenheim. And a bit of lazy defending at the back. And that will not go down well. Because, yeah, he doesn't close him down. Torre is allowed to come inside. To be fair, you've both got attracted to the ball and no one's run with the man. Dodgy defending, at the very least. As the ball is El Shawawi. A little bit slow. Intercepted in midfield, thank you very much. Crisanti onto Kone. Looking for a bit of support and DK picks it up. In towards Zuel. Looking for the ball over the top for Artem. Oh, defender just gets there. Strained every neck muscle possible. It will be squeaky bum time. Headed away at the back post by Silek. He's got to stop his man getting away from him. And the ball is with Kramaric as well. On towards Torre. Hoffenheim causing problems so far. Don't like to see it. Keep it with an easy save. As Rangers lead now. Rangers are one of the sides that are below us. So things will start changing. Hopefully it won't be long until a leveller comes and we can kind of forget about it. Oh, giving the ball away in the middle of the park. Not good news. Conte in towards Promel. Good save. Hits the bar, goes into the side netting. Hopefully the keeper got a touch. If he did, it's a great save. The ball is with contact. Trying to get away from his man. Has done so. Defensively, we are all over the gaff at the moment. And Berger with the shot. Fires it into the stands. Do I berate them? I think I do. I think I have to. Round the corner. Their movement is very good off the ball. Hoffenheim, I will say that. Sewell has got the ball. Need a bit of magic from you. Looking for the switch for Pellegrini. He needs a runner and has got a runner in El Shawawi. Can he find a ball across the front of goal? He'll cut back. Pellegrini with the shot. Oh, tipped away from the goalkeeper. First real chance we've had. Almost nestled in the bottom corner. Can we capitalise from the set piece? Be nice, wouldn't it? Ball into the penalty area. No, headed away, flicked away further. And nobody back behind the ball. Oh, one man back behind the ball. Angelino with the shot. We'll have another go. It's the ball's with El Shawawi. Crisanti with the shot. Tipped over by the goalkeeper. Keeping the pressure on. 3 corners in quick succession. Into Bernardo. We definitely seem to have settled down since we've changed the shape, haven't we? I think. Kramaric looking for Torre. I mean, we're all over the shop. Someone close him down, for goodness sake. He's danced his way through. It is a beautiful goal. But where are we? Defensively, all over the shop. And Hoffenheim have the second goal. Which could prove all important. Obviously, goal difference might matter come the end of it all. Where is Silek? He's out of position, definitely. But then, sells you a dummy. Somebody's got to put your foot in. We've had all the possession, but we are behind, folks. Aston Villa are playing Victoria Pilsen, and it's 0-0 at the moment. Just need to keep as many sides in between us and the last place in the playoffs as close as we can. It's going to be squeaky bum time, I think. Hopefully the goal rain will stop as well, as Kone has got it. In towards Kufal. I was going to say, don't let him score, for Christ's sake. And they have just been better than we have. Been more clinical, definitely. As the ball is with Silek. Looking for Sewell. Make a bit of movement. Somebody move off the ball. You're too close together. It's like a bunch of grapes in there. And then Crisanti with the foul. Yeah, I mean, it stopped the counter-attack. I'm not against it. It's time to get them back in the dressing room and we'll have a regroup. We're definitely going to make some changes at half-time. Because it ain't working. Whatever we're trying to do, it ain't working. Angelino with the ball into Hermoso. Should imagine the natives are pretty restless as well, which won't go down well. Suel looking for the ball into Artem. I think he's offside. Put it in the net anyway. We can worry about it in a second. But the offside flag definitely goes up. I think he was offside, right? I mean, he's running the ball back to the centre circle. No, goal's been given. All right. We are going to make some changes at half-time still. So who's playing him on? The right back? Oh, no, okay. My eyes... Oh, it's tight, to be fair. It's half a leg. And half a leg of lamb, that costs a lot these days. And Artem gets us back in the game. And that will make things a little bit easier in the dressing room at half-time. Less teacups flying around. Right, let's have a look at the table. Just to see where we are at this point in time. So we are 20th. And okay. Young Boys, Ajax, Victoria Pilsen. So there's only really a couple that can overtake us. So where are Ajax? Who are Ajax playing? They are losing to Brest, which is good news at the moment at least. Right. What are we going to do at half-time? Well, you're going to come off at half-time, Silek. Wesley's going to come on at the break for you. And I think that's going to be the only change we're going to make. I was going to make another one, but Suel has done well in that last couple of minutes. So, yeah. Show me something else, though. Have a little bit of a moan at half-time. Not adverse to it. Not adverse to having a shout and a holler at a group of players. A loss leaves us on the edge a little bit. But I think we're going to be okay. I mean, if we get an equaliser, we'll definitely be okay. And that's what I want. Hermoso on towards Pellegrini. Round the corner for Angelino. El Shaarawy in towards Pellegrini again. No. Trying to run it from a deep position. It's not going to work. I mean, yeah. I don't see why he tried to take on his man there, but he did. Berger into Kramaric. Good block behind. And an early corner for Hoffenheim in the second half. Pressure. Don't let him get out from there. Rain started to team down again. Toure is getting away for 2 or 3. Promel. In towards Toure. On towards Azani. Through to Kramaric. He's causing all sorts of problems. It's Mr. Kramaric. And I don't like it. Just trying to work out where we're losing the battle. It seems to be in the middle of the park. We're losing the battle. Ugh, especially when you give it away like that. I mean, that's just suicidal. And it's in for 3-1. Absolute suicide. Trying to run it through midfield. I don't get it. In DK this time. Running out from the back. And then just gives it to Kramaric. Then he's out of position, obviously. And then it is a very nice finish from the forward. Vasquez, no chance at all. Hoffenheim have their 2-goal lead back. And that's the end of Ndike. I'm afraid. Mancini's going to come on for him. And we're going to take off El Shaarawy as well. And we're going to bring on Dybala. And we're going to change the shape to do that. So let's put you in there. Let's put you in there as well. And then just ask the fullbacks to be the forward thrust, shall we say. But Angelino has got the throw. In towards Pellegrini. Back into him again. Needs to find a shot. Does. Good save from the goalkeeper. He's definitely been the difference maker. When we have got through, other than the goal, he has been there to save his side. It's just going to be a tense final half an hour. Because nothing will pop up, probably, to tell me what's going on. As is the way with FM26. And Wesley wins the ball back. Oh, I tell you what, that's a shoulder to shoulder. He hasn't done anything wrong there. In my eyes, at least. 25 minutes to play. Hurik in towards Kone. On towards Azani. In towards Kufau. Ball into the box for Kone. Can he pick out a teammate? Oh, it's another decent goal from Hoffenheim. And I tell you what, I'm getting sick of this kid. Shall we buy him? Because he's really starting to annoy me. It is a lovely finish. But how is he allowed to get there? Is my question. Defensively, as I say, we have been all over the shop. It is a beautiful flick into the back of the net. And that's 4-1. We're taking a pasting. We've got 20 minutes to hang on to 22nd place. It's not how I wanted it to go tonight, but it's the way it's gone. Okay, final 20. I mean, there are nerves aplenty. You're not wrong in that department. So we're going to take off Angelino at this point. Manin is going to come on for him. And we're going to take off Pellegrini, because Pellegrini's not having a great game either. And El Anui is going to come on. Oh, we give the ball away in midfield again. The counter-attack is on. Hopefully everybody is staying back behind the ball now. I think that's the message that's got across to them. As Wesley's let Bernardo go through. The ball into the centre. Holzek heads it towards goal. Vasquez with the easy save. Beating Viking has proved to be the difference, although Kramovic has got the free kick. Is he on a hat-trick? I think he is, isn't he? With the shot, good save from Vasquez, only just about saves it. Don't like taking a hammering. Doesn't happen often, but it's definitely happening tonight. Ball into the penalty area, keeper comes, claims it. Thank God. Trying to go beyond his man, has done. Holzak coming down the left-hand side. Ball into the middle, headed wide, thank God. I mean, 5-1. Would it be harsh? No. Looking at it, 13 shots on target they've had. Braga have conceded, so yeah, Ajax have jumped into the last spot at the last minute. Thankfully. Oh, we're up to 21st. There we go. Young boys have equalised against Rangers, probably. That's what's caused that. And the full-time whistle is about to go here. And yeah, it's not been a good night. The home fans are not going to be happy if they're all still here, which I'm surprised most of them are still here. I thought they would have all gone home. Oh, off the bar! And that about sums it up. Even with an empty net, we couldn't manage it. 4-1 to Hoffenheim it finishes, but we qualify in the top 24. To be fair, it is very difficult to get knocked out of Europe these days unless you have an absolute stinker, which we did tonight. So we were looking for Ludogorets. They played Sporting Lisbon last night, which is why we couldn't find them. As here are the rest of the results, as Applewell lose to Union St. Galles. Aston Villa and Victoria Pilsen drew 1-1, so Victoria Pilsen do make it in by the skin of their teeth. Benfica beat Sturm Graz. Real Sociedad won by 2-0. Brest beat Ajax, but Ajax make it through as well. Slovan Bratislava miss out after a draw. Club Brugge beat Utrecht. Fenerbahce are in the top 8. AZ Alkmaar are through. Braga are not. They conceded a late goal against that team. I can't pronounce it. Lille and Rayo Vallecano drew 1-1. Rangers drew 2-2 with Young Boys of Bern. There's our 4-1 defeat. Celtic beat Union St. Palais. Partizan Belgrade and Tottenham drew 0-0. As Lazio beat Viking and Villarreal beat Karabakh. So the top 8, as it is, are Sociedad, Villarreal, Brest, Aston Villa, Sporting Lisbon, Lazio, Fenerbahce and Benfica. So, Rayo Vallecano, Tottenham, St. Palais, Union St. Galles, Lille, AZ Alkmaar, Hoffenheim, Club Brugge, Celtic, Utrecht, Rangers, Karabakh, Roma, Young Boys, Ajax and Victoria Pilsen will contest the playoffs. So here is the draw for the knockout playoff round, and it's been kind to us, I think. So, Young Boys will play Tottenham, Ajax will play Rayo Vallecano, Victoria Pilsen, Club Brugge, Utrecht taking on Hoffenheim, Celtic take on Lille, will take on Union St. Galles, as Rangers take on St. Palais and Karabakh take on AZ Alkmaar. So what we're going to do, we are going to come back for the second leg of that tie with Union St. Galles. If it's still in the balance, that is. If it's not, we're going to come back for the trip to take on Fiorentina. So we will see next time around where we end up. We'll be on the road wherever, so we'll see what happens. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.